Alright, we should be coming up live now. Make sure we got a good old confirmation. Oh, wow, that is...
Yeah, because you had fun with the title card this week.
Oh, wow, that is dangerous. Oh, woo! That is...
Something highly alcoholic, but you can't taste it.
Oh, worse, it tastes amazing.
Oh
no.
I put...
Stream can hear us.
Oh. Yeah, I put about like two and a half shots of red, white, and blue Smirnoff vodka into a contain a liter bottle of caffeine-free diet cola that I made from one of those soda stream things. And yeah, it's just like tasting a really sweet cherry Coke right now. It is messy.
So how much of a sugar high that you're getting? Not an actual sugar high, but an...
Oh, there's gonna be... It's not gonna be a sugar high, but it's gonna be an effect. But
well, you get what I'm going for, though.
No.
I still remember when I got myself some Smirnoff orange, orange vodka. You could drink the stuff straight. You couldn't taste the alcohol at all. It just tastes like orange juice.
Oh god, that's terrible.
That's why Smirnoff is dangerous.
It can be. But it can also be. It can also be really nasty stuff. So it kind of depends on where you go. All right, so I think we're all live and good here. Let's go ahead and start up our fun here in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 587. I am your host that obviously cannot keep a good sleep time and is starting to affect their quality of health, but that's kind of on me. I am Circuit Sleepy Main. And I am joined by a wonderful group of panelists here to also try to struggle to stay awake for the next few hours. Not that ponies aren't fun, it's just that we're all tired and it's really, really hot. We have Deathlight Productions.
It's Dead Tired Productions today.
We have DM21.
I'm melting.
We have Textalion.
Officially too overheated to function.
We have Toakoi.
You know, I am happy I installed the water cooling system.
And we have Suki from the Otaku Ascended. And his own VTuber profile.
I think.
And random wrestling matches. And also random adult streams. Oh,
right.
Sorry.
Sorry, just wanted to see how far.
Sorry, there was something. Sorry, something was playing in my ear, so unfortunately it ended up being louder than you.
That's fair. It gave me time to just start rambling randomness. But yeah, everybody, we're here for another Brony show. And yes, we are in the middle of July. We are in the middle of summer. We are in the middle of heat waves for a lot of people. So we figure now is a good time to go back to a private island, relax a little bit, have some fun. Maybe we'll go ahead and put up some random snowmen on the beach. But we're gonna go.
By the way, I'm looking at a weather app, and it's 103 at almost 8:30 in the evening here in Kansas. But it's also saying June's temperatures were unusually warm by 4 degrees, and I'm like, You think?
Oh, thank you, Toa. I have muted Toa for interrupting me. So we are going to go back to a little bit of a classic here. We're going to go back to Ponytown, who admittedly has gotten a lot of updates since the last time we've been there. And we are going to go back to our little private island in Ponytown, and we're going to build a nice summer resort for us to just chill out and relax and enjoy ourselves. Today is a relaxer stream. We're just going to have fun as best we can. But of course, before we do all of that, we do have our normal stretching, warming up our vocal cords, and talking about whatever and any kind of little craziness we may be going on. And we do that with a good old spoonful of nicely iced and chilled wub. So I'd like to ask all of you once again, as I do every week at this time. What's up, Bronies?
Well, my Everfree project is going along well. It hasn't failed in the past 48 hours, so that's good. And, beyond that, I had to. Reason why I was at the pre-show, I had to help a family member move stuff, and tomorrow I'm going to sit while the new garage doors get installed.
Sounds fun. I would stay well away if it's a spring-loaded door.
Oh, there are springs on it, hence why I'll be in the house and they can deal with it. If I hear a crash, I'll go, "Y'all okay out there? Call an ambulance!" 911.
Close enough. Alright, so that's a little bit of wub from Toa. I'll go ahead and jump in with a little bit of wub. First, a project, and then a thought. First off, the project. So, as some of you know, I am in the process of mead making, and in this case, I'm trying to make a special concoction of mead to have a bunch of bottles to distribute at the last BabsCon next year. So, luckily, luck would have it, yesterday was actually the first of my test batches to try to figure what I want to do in regards to mead. Let's make sure people can actually see that. Hello.
There you go.
Yes.
That is kind of awesome. If I drink alcohol, I would be like, "Ooh, that's going to taste so good."
It is awesome. But there's a little bit
Twilight
more.
is getting her alcohol on with the book.
Yeah, which is also, we got to swap that up a bit. There we go. Much better. We got the derpy signal. That way we can make sure we can get Cold Dust in here whenever we need him.
I'm sorry,
But-
sometimes I am thinking of nothing but muffins.
But in all honesty, yeah, these are the first test batches. They were a cherry berry frozen fruit mix that I got from the store. And I also was testing out with putting the fruit during the fermentation process, and after the fermentation process during conditioning. And my results when I tested them were surprising. Basically, what seemed to have occurred, and I'm kind of not sure why, off the top of my head, was the one where I had the fruit at the start, and then I put fruit in afterwards during the conditioning process. It ended up tasting, it's nice, smooth flavor, but pretty dry. And then I tested out the one where I just put fruit at the end. And it is surprisingly sweeter. Which I honestly thought it may be slightly the opposite compared to the two. You know, the one that would be actually sweeter on the other part. You know, I just didn't know what to expect, but I didn't expect that. So yeah, it's pretty wild. I have no idea what happened with that, but yeah, so far it's had some interesting results, and I learned from it. So, yeah. Hi, Just My Mage. We are just getting started up on the show here. And actually, you're just in time because I did have one other thing I want to talk about that's going to be happening this weekend. So, I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to take a shot of drink of this one.
By the way, while you're getting that, Cass Sakai wants to know, Kenny does a thing through the Soul Calibur reactions and...
Let's see, something I've thought about doing, going through your YouTube archives in the video. We watch this. Yeah, I'd be okay with it. Like I said, nothing we do here is for profit. So, yeah, as long as you're not trying to monetize off of it, I don't mind if you decide you want to combine it together.
But, you know, give me some money, please.
I mean...
it was his creation we were reacting to, so... I appreciate being asked for...
No, I absolutely do, and I don't think I would have done anything malicious if they did it without asking, but it is nice to have permission regardless. So, alright, here's something fun. You see, this weekend, there is a convention happening in my area. My local area. This is a convention I've known about for a few years, but I haven't had the chance or opportunity to attend because usually other conventions would be happening at the same time far away. Usually TrotCon. The Everfree also got in there a couple of times. This is a local furry convention. Now this time...
What? I'm going to say it right now, I was thinking in my head I was going to make a joke about you going to a fur con.
You know what?
Well, you should have gone ahead of it. You could have won. You could have won it all.
I haven't been to a local furry convention, but then again, I think the anime and comic convention kind of fills that up.
The thing is, I've actually been intensely curious about furry conventions, to be completely honest. Granted, most of what I hear from a furry convention are usually from a documentary about, oh my god, how did this happen? But
yeah, not a good news sign.
But I'm going to leave that one alone because we also had a Brony convention with that pretty much thing. Rest in peace, Unicon. You will not be missed. But so anyway,
first, rest in peace.
No,
we will never know what truly happened.
We never want to know what truly happened.
You do not.
Anyway, getting back on track here. Getting back on track here. So I wanted to make sure I had things set up properly before I finally committed to it. So I am going to be going to this convention. However, here's the fun part, and only you guys are going to even know a little bit of what's happening here. I am going quite incognito because I'm not going under my own pseudonym or my normal known pseudonyms. This is a name that I'm going under, a name that most people, if not any people, may know me under. And I'm going to be in a full-on cosplay. I wanted to try to do something like a Flareon suit. I even made a slash dash attempt at buying a Flareon body pajama costume. And no, I'm saying body pajama because this is something else. And the reason I say that is because I bought it from AliExpress.
Why? You do not do that.
Oh no!
You do not.
Buy from a professional, not
AliExpress. Look, in all fairness, I also last weekend I actually bought my plane tickets for Ponyville Cider Fest, so I can absolutely confirm I am going to that. But that was a lot of money, and I didn't have extra funds to get a professional done, especially when the con was literally 2 weeks away. So I figured I'm going to just grab the largest suit size I had from AliExpress. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It almost worked. It actually was surprisingly close, but it didn't get there. So instead, I have figured out a way to rig a pony-themed costume, wig, outfit, jacket. I'm ordering a pair of pants, with a crazy colored pair of pants for this. Full sunglasses. I might even do a face mask thing. I got a haircut, so I'm not like completely bald, but it's really, really, really short for a wig. I'm going to shave my beard. I am going full incognito, unrecognizable, to see if if anybody is, because this is local, people know who I am. See if people can, identify me, and if not, just so I can take a look and see what this convention's all about. That way, if it's horrible, I can walk away and nobody will ever know.
You monster.
During this, I looked up on an Amazon flame wig to help with the flare out look, and I'm like, ooh, these are some nice wigs you could have done for about $20.
You're
So
probably
Circuit-
not wrong.
So, Circuit, with the flare out suit, you could say you were close.
I actually was. No, okay,
That
you know what?
image
I'll
right
get into
there
it.
that image on screen is either Circuit's experience. He's either going to be excited or mind broken.
Probably a little bit of both.
You're not wrong.
But you gotta also remember, I'm probably in the most tamest of areas for a convention. I doubt it's gonna go completely off the rails, but still, you never know.
Hi, Secret.
Hello, Syncre. But yeah, just to give you an idea of how close I was with this Flareon outfit, I got it all in one piece. It is together. I can wear it. The only problem is, if you look at, you know what, I'll go ahead. Let's see.
Show us the product image.
Okay, okay, but yeah, I'll go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what kind of what it's supposed to look like. It's essentially supposed to look like this, for the most part. So now
It's a onesie.
it is a onesie, but
It's not that bad.
it was supposed to be just a little slapdash, and I was gonna put on like a mask that I was gonna color up and everything to the masks also were kind of a botch. Two of them didn't quite work the way I wanted. The other one I would have had to paint, which wouldn't have been a bad issue, but it also smells like formaldehyde. It's weird. But now here's the thing. Now you can see how baggy this thing is, or it's supposed to be.
Are you very tall and it's not baggy at all?
No, well, not exactly very tall, but it is not baggy at all. This is not built for a very big man.
Also,
But I am proud I was able to button it up, and for the most part, it actually does hold together. The problem is it's kind of skin tight, so it doesn't look it doesn't look the best.
Jock itch is going to be your enemy.
There's a
Also,
lot of things that would be my enemy with that.
I have to say this. It is a good base for stuff, but it is so far off with the sleeves. Or is that rolled up?
No,
No, it's not rolled up.
those are the sleeves.
Okay, so I stand by the statement of it was so freaking close.
It's not bad, but yeah,
It
no.
was bad.
I would definitely want to do a professional in the future, but at the same time, I only found maybe one or two professional kigurumis that could be made. They're over $200, and I needed this in a week and a half, and I do not want to make demands like that to creators, let alone the fact I didn't have the money for that at the time. So
Second,
I took a
have
shot. I took a shot in the dark. It didn't quite work. But I also have a project pajamas if I lose more weight, which would be kind of cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Positives.
Also, I'm thinking to recreate the little tuft on the neck. That could easily just be done by some good foam.
Yeah, maybe. But in any case, so yeah, this weekend I'm gonna be kind of out and about, so you may not see or hear from me as much. And there's probably a good chance I may either have a late or no Sunday stream at all because of this too, just to add on. But yeah, since it is local though, you don't have to worry. There will be a Brony show in general next week.
Well, also it's the fact that the reason I recall the Comic-Con not doing its Sunday thing is because Mormons.
Walnuts.
Mormons.
Oh. Well, the fact that it's Utah and it's and we are in an we are in an LDS community, or at least it's like 40% now. It's still a good, pretty high margin, and a lot of places are closed on Sunday still. So fair, fine and fair.
So that's why I had the assumption because we have previous events.
Yeah, but I also had anime conventions where I was there on Sunday. So yeah, you know what? It's take your pick on if it gets involved or not. It really is. But that aside, that is my plans for this weekend. What the results will be, I don't know. What am I going to be dressed as? I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to figure that one out yourself.
You're dressed up as me.
But let me put it this way: if somebody takes a picture, I will not shy away. So if anybody wants to figure out what con I went to, comb through pictures, try to find out where I am and who I'm dressed as. And let me put it to you like this: I just got a compression shirt, and compression shorts to squeeze my round. I'm gonna actually walk away from that statement and just say I'm getting myself as ready as I can to fit this and not be recognized. So good luck. You'll need it. Anyway, that's my What's Up, Brony. And now that I've thoroughly, almost completely threw myself off a rail, anybody else want to throw in there, or should we go ahead and get to the news?
I almost had an appointment set for tomorrow, but the car broke down this weekend.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah,
So,
I have to wait another 2 months now. Thanks, car.
So, this is so basically, this is kind of an interesting way to put this. So the good news for me, I basically just got told I'm getting a $10,000 raise.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
The reason,
I'm so happy for you.
No. Circuit,
Hold on.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
the reason for it, I'm now the only one who works for my boss.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
Small business. I'm literally the only employee now.
So
Oh.
in that case, I wish you all the best of luck, and hopefully it's not a very busy business.
No, it's really not. It's just like and honestly, I probably wouldn't be the case right now if we weren't selling insurance in Georgia, and two, it wasn't this year.
Good point. Yeah, no, this is it's been a pretty bad year for pretty much everything.
Yeah. So yeah, basically that's pretty much what's done. What's done a lot of that is that, yeah, basically it scared off all the other 3 people that, well, we fired one person and then the other 3 basically left.
Sheesh.
Okay.
But unfortunately, when the one that was fired is basically one of the situations of when you cost us 10 policies from an entire household.
Yeah.
Was they that fucking bad?
No,
No.
they're okay. The thing, yeah, they're not a bad person. They just let's just okay. They were 23 years old, just out of college, had never really held a professional job.
Ah, okay, fair.
Yeah. No. Sometimes experience is the greatest teacher, and that is
so-
that was a school lesson from the School of Hard Knocks.
For us.
Still, I hope for the best for you, Suki. I mean, that's a hell of a raise, but that's a hell of a reason too.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's also basically forced. It's kind of forced my boss to kind of reevaluate the the requirements for basically people coming in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's hard whenever your boss sees that you're doing a good job, hires on someone to either fill your position or be there as a second and see how good you actually are by comparison.
I think the fun.
See, the thing is that I was technically, when I got hired, she overstaffed, and then that quickly got fixed.
Yeah.
I think the funny
But
thing
you
about
know
all
what
of
I'm
this.
going at.
I think the funny thing about all this is I actually am going to be doing an interview for a raise here in a few days too. So, so the irony is not lost on me too.
Yeah.
I stopped worrying about if I get a raise or not as long as I...
Yeah. Also, by the way, I'm sorry, but unless like your management has really pissed you off, fucking give notice.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's just a respectful
I've had
thing.
situations of that.
We literally out of we fired the one person. One person actually gave us the 2-week notice, but in the last week, my boss was just like, "Yeah, fuck it, just don't worry about it. At this point, I'll still pay you for the week."
Cool.
But then one basically went home sick with actually was legitimately sick, and then just suddenly decided not to come back.
Ugh.
And then the other one, literally the one that prompted today, my boss literally went into the office on Saturday to pick up something, happened to notice one of our key cards on her desk, walked down to the other person's office, and it was cleaned out.
Wow. That's
Yeah, and then when texted about it, that's when they got the resignation notice.
sheesh. So they probably wouldn't have said anything if nothing was ever asked. That's even worse.
Well, I've seen stuff because of how the 10-hour rate is that some people would just be like, I got another job, bye. No 2 weeks, just gone.
Yeah. Well,
in your case, you're kind of fast food, but that still sucks regardless.
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of funny when I did claims. People did that all the time, but but we actually understood why people did it. Because basically, it's like people would give 2 weeks notice. All you had, but here's the thing: if you, even if it's not true, if you said you were going to a competitor, you were immediately escorted out of the building.
Wow, just if you want to get out, just like, I'm going to a competitor.
Basically, people gave themselves a 2-week vacation by doing that.
Well, also, I'm very regiment on the schedule. If I'm scheduled for that day, I don't want to come in on my day off unless it's an emergency.
All right, I think we got way off track here. Let's go ahead and get on with the news then.
Oh, but I've been so busy these last 2 weeks.
Did you? Yet.
Well, did you want to do a little What's Up, Brony then, or?
Well, I just redid the whole back end of my Ranger again. Removed the leaf on each side. Now it feels a whole lot better. I can tell when I decided to remove 1,000 pounds off, I'm gonna have to remove another leaf spring off each side. So it's only gonna have like 2 leaf springs on each side. It's gonna be funny.
Oh boy.
Then I was bored one weekend and decided to learn Blender and animation.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. That reminds me. I'm double checking here real fast just before I actually say anything. But if my information is correct, oh hey, the summer games is actually still going on right now. The bundle, anyway.
Yeah. Well, as someone who's also done Blender and mainly does it for doing VR stuff, it's kind of fun how easy it is if you have a model and you know how to rig it.
I just thought of something.
And
you know what?
I
Never
also
mind.
decided to finally.
Isn't that Chrysalis disguised as Cadence in that shot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, the trumpeters are all Crystal Pony. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, that shot
The
itself.
character
That
is, but not the background.
Yeah.
It's a couple different plates.
Okay.
Someone had fun or didn't know.
Anyway, really quickly, if you happen to have like $30, Humble Bundle's got like a big old game modding toolkit for Blender on sale right now.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, I said I got a $10,000 raise. That's still over 12 months.
Yeah.
Just letting you know in case you're interested.
And I also decided to put an application to the site, which is just a government facility here. I'm overqualified for what they're hiring for, so I'm hoping I get it.
Ooh.
And hey, I'll finally have a job with full benefits, paid vacation, a retirement plan, and I'll finally be able to have lunch for once in my life.
My God, lunch.
You know, it's sad that I've had that for years at this point.
But the bigger thing that if I get accepted there that I'm excited about is they won't be expecting me to lift 200 to 300 pounds by myself on a daily basis.
Congratulations.
That is exciting news. That's super exciting.
Sadly, they probably won't get in touch with me until the end of this month because the application closes on the 30th. So
yeah,
that makes sense.
Well,
yeah, and most of the time with with corporate hiring, yeah, you're expecting the whole process to take at least a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm waiting. I would love to give it my 2 weeks notice right now. Believe me, I would love to.
But that's not in the cards at the moment.
I need to be responsible
right.
instead of be childish. So.
Yeah.
Well, just to get back on track here. Sorry, as much as I love talking about work here, we do got quite a bit of news to go through, and
Hello, this is the Brony Work Show.
Brony Work Show. Yes, we're gonna complain about our jobs for the next 30 minutes. I hope you're strapped in. All right.
Welcome to the Brony Show. Today's topic: adulting.
It doesn't get any better.
And vehicle maintenance and how to prevent yourself from collapsing your own spine.
And when knowing to filter oil because it needs to be hot, not cold. Yes, I've dealt
And how
with
to
that.
check your brakes, and so if someone stole your nut wrench.
Yeah.
There you
Your
Your
nut wrench. Don't let people take your nut wrench, people.
Also,
I knew someone was gonna get kicked out of that.
With us on the Discord.
I am working on it. Don't
Okay.
don't get your don't get your nut
All
don't get your
all
nut
right.
wrench out on me. Don't get your nut wrench out. I'm
Okay,
working on it.
everybody, shut up. Let's go.
All right, so let's go ahead and start off with the conventions. Of course, we have Galacon coming up in just a week and a half. This is, of course, the Germany convention with a big old bazam. So if you are in the Germany area or in Europe in general, and I hope you can check it out, I hope you do, because it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. And those of you who don't have that opportunity, we do have Rave of the House of Bells. Oh, hey, that chocolate rain one is gone. Huh. But yeah,
Something might happen.
but in any case, Rave for the House of Bells online music extravaganza that is a whole weekend in the middle of August. That's coming up as well. That looks to be exciting, fun times. And
Emma has a lot of fun planned.
yeah. And of course, we got 2 other conventions coming up at the end of August. We got Czechquestria over, of course, in the Czech Republic, for those of you who have the ability to go a little more eastern in Europe. Or is it western? No, it's eastern.
It might be southeast.
But yeah, over
We can
in
talk to Feather about it.
Krakow, Prague in the Czech Republic. But yeah, that is definitely interesting. And as much as I would like to go, I'm afraid that something else has my attention, because that same weekend coming up, we have Everfree Northwest that will be coming up at near the end of August. Which also means that we have only 5.5 weeks left. I have to start getting seriously ready, which means I need to find Raccoonicorn images to make stickers out of. I am not entirely kidding. I just don't know who to go to or where to go to get those things. So yeah, I got things I need to get done. But yes, Everfree is coming up, and I am super excited. But all of this is really exciting stuff. And of course, during the weekend, this weekend, TruckCon happened. And I've heard some good things, some bad things, but you know, it's a convention in general. There are going to be ups and downs. But it looks like people had pretty good fun for the most part while they were there. And they have already announced the next TruckCon is going to be next year. They didn't make any announcements about being the last one, so I guess we can stand the fact that they will hopefully continue on. There have been slight rumblings that they might move location. I'm not entirely sure, but that's unfortunately a lot of hearsay, so don't take my word for it on that one. As for TruckCon itself, though, it does look like if you wanted to check it out, you'll have another year to do so next year. And with that, let's go ahead and go on to the news while I pull it up one at a time, because for some reason Chrome is no longer saving my tab history. Fine, I'll find my own. I'll find a better browser with Blackjack and hook on bookmarks.
Don't you mean hook add-ons?
I know what I said. Anyway, really quickly, of course, Symbiote Studios is going to be having special, great and powerful Trixies over at San Diego Comic-Con. And it looks like in order to drum up some interest, they sent one over to Equestria Daily for them to do a review of it. So if you were even a little bit curious about what this plushie is going to be like and what it's going to look like, they did get a physical one that they did a small review of. Of course, I'm hoping that they still have some extras that they'll sell on their website. I'm not holding my breath, though. But, yeah. It looks fun. It looks exciting. I think I might already have a Trixie, though. But I would still like to get a hold of this somehow. But we'll have to see what happens. It looks interesting, though. And it looks like it got some good reviews altogether. Anyway, next, crafting ponies. So, you don't want plushies. You want to make your own figure. And you want to do it with clay. Well, I can't tell you how to do it, but I could show you someone who does, and maybe you can get some pointers. It looks like Shuxer has been a little bit busy because we got not one but two videos recently about their handmade figurines that they recently created. One of them being a Fluttershy that is all dolled up. It kind of feels like it's like a combination 80s, 90s design, but it just looks awesome either way.
I always love whenever I find their videos.
Yeah, it's always so amazing to see them and all the work involved, but it's also a great resource to learn how they do it in case you ever want to do clay molding of your own.
And then you're going to be endlessly frustrated because they make it look so easy.
No, they don't. I know that's difficult, but yeah.
Because they have years of practice.
A lot of practice.
Like this.
Yes.
Like, no, it doesn't just do that.
It's not easy, but it is so worth it when you can do stuff like that. Then you can also make a Chrissy figure like this.
Yeah, look at that little gremlin.
Yeah, look at that. But yeah, we got 2 videos for the price of 1 over the week, which is really awesome. You can also see an awesome, if it's just, may even consider it just a changeling and not exactly Chrissy. I mean, considering it's more blue than green, but it's still really awesome to look at. I mean, look at that. That is freaking awesome.
It's an OC,
It's an OC of somebody with a lot of money, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it doesn't say who the OC is, though, just from looking at the quick description.
Yeah.
So.
But honestly, awesome videos to check out, even if you just want something to watch. But, I mean, sweet, sweet stuff. Okay, I actually might need CMC. I might need Cold Dust CMC. I might need a lot of people here for this one. Let's see if I can get their attention. Cold Dust, come and show. We got another pony show. I could have rhymed that better. Show.
I think he's offering laundry, given that he's muted.
He might be, but he also just might be. I don't know.
Well,
okay.
I assume mute means laundry at this point.
Anyway, okay, he might not be. CMC, could you let Coldust know we would like to have him on for a moment to talk about something when he is available? We'll go ahead and move on to the next things until he is, but just to make sure
Also,
I don't forget about it.
I know something in the TrotCon Discord.
What's that?
They actually are doing plushes for Peanut, Butter, and friends.
Oh, dang it. I'm gonna have to... I mean, I would like to get plushies of those guys. Girls. Figures. You know what? Here's something funny. I talked about AliExpress earlier, and it looks like Shining Singers figures have appeared on AliExpress. So, yeah, the irony is not lost on me.
Good news on the plushes. It's on the pre-order phase. It's not actually launching until about 17 days from now. So you gotta pay tickets. So
well, that works out for me. I still gotta put in an order for a book series that they started doing pre-orders on too. I am so happy that we have the Brony community working on making amazing stuff. I am not happy that it's expensive and I'm not rich. Somebody make me rich.
I wish I had like $1,000 just standing by. So I'm like, just send it over to a plush maker and just get some of my characters made.
Oh yeah, totally. But this is why I'm happy. This is why I'm happy they do it months in advance. So that way I can snag them, even if they don't end up with me.
Anyway, getting back on track here before I start to sell my soul to the corporate devil. we got awesome little figures.
Good.
They actually
those are some nice.
Considering it's on AliExpress, I am really surprised, but they actually look really decent. And
the only
$20. They're apparently $20. And we're hearing background. We are hearing background from DM. Thank you.
As I said, the only thing missing from them for articulation would be a knee joint.
Yeah. I don't know if you get all of them all at once if you buy it, or if you get one for $20. I hope you get them all at once. I mean, $20 for all 4? I mean, yeah.
Well, down from like $50. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, if you're feeling dangerous, you can go into AliExpress and order these. Oh no, it depends on the color. So yeah, it's only one per
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
that,
still pretty.
that makes sense.
Yeah, they're not bad looking though, all things considered.
Again, it's a nice looking figure if you just want to have it. The only thing I would ever complain about is they need needs.
But you also got the.
Give me that pip.
You also got the best friends figure. So you can have 5. So you miss out on you get a little misty eyed. But yeah, in all honesty, I mean, it's not. It takes time. You might get crap. You may be surprised too. I don't know. Articulation. Well, maybe one day. Maybe we'll articulate one day. But instead, let's go ahead and talk about the comics, because issue 4 is being set to sail. And yep, and of course this talks a little bit more about the mer ponies and. Okay, I'm just. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is amazing. This is single-handedly the dumbest, most amazing image I have ever seen in my life.
Arby hearties, let's raid their shoreline and grab their booty.
It's fantastic.
And also just a dirt-bite Izzy there just the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, that is.
She got lost in her thoughts. This is why I said it. This is why I say it's so dangerous.
Oh
Yeah.
my!
It can be hard to come back from.
This is so amazing. This is why I keep telling people to give the comics a chance, because you will never find stuff like this otherwise. Except for random fandom artists. And even then, unless you pay for it, it's literally random. You might get something cool, you might not. Anyway, page preview is there for people to check out. And of course, we also have the other one, Maritime Mysteries, which has released issue 2. I still haven't checked out the Jumanji knockoff here, but I am still intensely curious, as I am with all the other comics, so, what can you do? But if you are really curious about it, they, of course, have released a 4-page preview. So you can check out the fun that is going on along with Maritime Mysteries. And getting a little bit of a taste of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, worth a look, worth a check out. Go ahead and check it out. Get a look at it. So, let's go ahead and get on to the next little thing here. We mentioned Kotobukiya is coming back with ponies, both the new stuff and the originals. And they have already started to get ready to sell the original, or the Pinkie Pie Kotobukiya figure. So, of course, if you've missed your opportunity to catch a Pinkie Pie, you now have an opportunity to do so. And it looks like you can pre-order on their own website. I also found Big Bad Toy Store is also putting up pre-orders for the Pinkie Pie as well. I already got mine, so I don't have to worry too much about it. But for those of you who missed the opportunity and wanted a chance to get a Kotobukiya, you have a chance to get a Pinkie Pie, and it looks like the others are soon to come. So I'm excited. I'm actually really excited. It'd be nice to see other people get a chance at these awesome little figures. They're not little though. They actually are quite sized. All right. And let's go ahead and move on. Tell Your Tale. So another episode of Tell Your Tale has come out. I did not realize how derpy-eyed Sunny looks until just now. It's like her older version says, "Ow, what? I'm so glad I got that corrective brain surgery later on in life."
No. She's just disassociated because she sees herself old and going, no.
That will never be me. That will never be old.
I can't become old. In that case, the young generation will call me useless and make fun of me and try to put me in a home.
Oh.
Sonny's like, awesome, I get my free money.
Actually, you know what? This is proof. there's no more eternal alicorns either. She's an alicorn and she's gonna be old age like.
Oh, I wouldn't say she's
all right.
not a full-on alicorn. She has alicorn powers, but
I'm just having fun with the concept.
I know.
Well, plus the fact that, jeez, there's a lot of noise coming from the background there. Anyway,
we're all over the place. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean everybody throws a plate every once in a while. It's between family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's when you hear the plate smash that we have to go, DM, are you okay?
No, we have to say DM throwback.
Exactly.
No, that's
it's
when you
war now.
No, that's when you say DM. Opa!
Opa!
Mamushka!
Mamushka was doing dishes.
DM, get the Walmart china. It's cheap. You can go nuts. Okay, I'm going. Anyway, the episode is not quite about aging. In fact, this is just one little scene that happens during it. So I did recommend checking it out, mostly because I kind of like the song that they played right at the beginning of it. It's actually a really, I think it was a really good song. Really worth checking out. The episode itself is pretty good too. You know, it's a standard little life lesson kind of thing, and also, you know, Dragon Daddy having to realize that he can't protect his kid forever because we will find him. We will find him, and he will be anyway. Yeah. But yeah, check out the episode. It's fun. All right. And who's ready to look as hoarse as they feel?
Nay.
Well, guess
None
what?
of us are ready.
Well, it looks like Hasbro's teaming up with Beauty Creation Cosmetics for an old school pony beauty collection.
You know what? These look nice.
So, yep, it looks like they're releasing these just ahead of International Friendship Day, which, you know what, I'm not going to lie, that's probably the best International Day tie-in for something like this.
Marketing,
Oh,
baby.
and it's the 26th.
Marketing
I
day.
get paid that day. Hooray!
But, yep, you get body lotion, exfoliating scrub. I'm pretty sure that's lipstick.
Nail polish.
Oh, it's glitter liner. That tells me nothing. I don't know what that is.
Later.
I'm an uncultured swine. Oh, there's
We
two
are
glitter
men.
liners.
We do not get into fashion and makeup.
Oh, we got
unless you're
body
into
and we got body and face glitter.
Fuck you. If I want to be fabulous, I'll be fabulous.
Exactly.
I didn't say what you were.
You heard him, Suki. You heard him. Everybody, let's get Suki the body and face gel glitter.
You assume that would stop him. It will not. It will just make him stronger.
I didn't say it would stop him.
Funny
And
enough,
take
funny
part in
enough,
the
funny enough, literally
Yasugami cross-dressing pageant.
funny enough, this is
I would
literally
win that.
the anime I was watching right before the stream was the one about the dude that dresses like a girl at school.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I see. I want to watch that. It looks so cute.
It is.
And also, if you don't want to go for the makeup, apparently they also have little sippy cups.
Hey, they didn't just have makeup there. They actually had like actual stuff that helps your skin.
Oh no, no,
I
no!
know.
I know it's actual body scrubs and everything. So yeah, it actually.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I know this because I use a lot of that type of stuff. That's how I stay so amazing looking.
Reusable cup with blenders are these blenders? What the? You know what? I don't know. Oh hey, we even got a. Oh wow, this is getting crazy. Lost in the clouds. Okay, face
We're
palette,
lost in.
lip oil. Wow, this is
That just help contain moisture in your lips so you don't crack. And
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was just gonna be a couple of containers of body lotion and face glitter, and they are going full service. I am honestly surprised.
I am impressed.
I'm actually quite surprised and impressed. Yeah, I am. Yeah, this is got highlight sticks, full on a full on beauty kit. Wow, this is and lip balm.
Oh, that looks like cotton candy.
It looks like ice cream, and I want to eat it. I am such a.
Do not eat it, you fat.
Do not.
Why does it look so appetizing? I hate this.
Did you just not have a way to finish that? Because do not eat
Don't
that.
put it in your mouth. Don't put it in your mouth.
Don't you stuff it in your
Shove it
face.
in your face.
Don't
I
you stuff it
decided
in your
not to finish
face.
the sentence. Thank you for noticing.
As a child, in my stupid stuff, I actually put lotion in my thing. I spat it right out. It is not that good.
Unfortunately, I was not that smart as a child. I didn't do it with lotion, though. I did it with Crisco and sugar.
No, you. Oh.
Yeah, I am not proud. I'm not proud.
Dick.
You're dumber than me.
I was following my older brother, who, yeah, he's as dumb as a bag of bricks. So yeah, not fair enough.
I can't say nothing to this because I was the kid that used to stick batteries in their mouth because they like the tingly feeling.
Don't get me started.
Hey, look, a hand mirror. They actually have a hand mirror too.
Wow!
Tell me. You know what the sad part about all of this is? This is probably all like $20 per item alone. It's probably expensive as hell.
Name recognition alone.
Yeah. I mean, it's looking really awesome, but yeah. So yeah, if you really are interested, it looks like this is going to be coming out in the 26th, so 11 days. That's pretty close. It's pretty wild. Now we're gonna move away before my dumbass decides that I want to try to eat the cream.
I
So
will not let you near any of my beauty products.
So here's a fun thing. Battle Gem Ponies, it has released updated betas. They've been working really hard to make everything work even better. They don't just fix the betas. They've had more ponies added in, more locations to check out, revamping the interfaces. So these are really heavy betas. They're not just simple patch betas. They are really, really high-end betas. Also, a big shout out to the amazing team behind Battle Gem Ponies, who okay, you know what? I give up. I'm gonna take a quick look.
Yogscast?
It's not Yogscast.
No.
I know that I could reach out in Ponies Online to talk to
Yotsmark.
them.
Yotsmark. I wanted to say Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire.
We have too much food on the brain.
I'm done. I am so done. I feel bad.
Have you watched Lord of the Rings lately?
I feel bad. No, but I have been watching Taskmaster, so I think I have an excuse. I feel bad though because the Yotsmark team did actually comment on our episode that talked about the Battle Gem Ponies beta. And just like how excited they are for the release and how much they wanted to thank us for actually talking about the game and stuff, and that was really awesome. I love that. That was really nice. But yeah, we are going to be taking a look at this at another point in the future, especially since there's a lot of stuff coming out with the beta information. Look, I'm excited. They are really ramping it up. They're getting ready, and also apparently they have merchandise now. They have actually released merchandising.
Wow.
Yeah, they got stickers planned. They got flags that are going to be planned, blankets, pillow sheets, just the whole assortment. And I'm going to bet money they are going to be at the Brony convention. So definitely well worth a look. And with that, let's try one more time because we are almost done with the news, and we're also going to be going to the content creation here. Coal Dust, Train and Steam, Maple Leaves and
syrup,
Donuts and Cream. We need you now. We're gonna talk about horses. Wow.
Yellow Pit.
Coal Dust.
Hi, Cole.
Oh, hey, there he is. Hey, it worked.
Yay!
Hi,
Hello.
Coldust.
Laundry.
Hi, Coldust. I wanted to bring you here because I wanted to talk about one other thing here real fast that was at the top of the news.
Uh-huh.
And you mentioned that you did check it out too. So just to proliferate, of course, with G5 basically going to a once every 2 weeks episode on Random Comics. The starvation of horse has really been felt by the community. So it was to our surprise that another toy company decided to put their hoof in the field, as it were. To be specific,
Rival horse show.
Jack Specific has decided to do their own show of Wild Manes.
Wild Manes. I have to say, I'm impressed. I like it so far. Like, it's very cute. It's good.
I have mixed feelings about it personally. The animation is pretty good, but it felt like I was watching a rehash of the old Ponytails crammed into 5 minutes.
You know, that is absolutely fair. And as somebody who likes the old Ponytails, that does explain some of my enjoyment.
Yeah, true. Which is why I wanted to have you take a look at it when I saw that.
Well, that explains it. It kind of gave me that feel on one of the trailers, but
I've got to say, the art direction, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I love the art direction.
It's got a cool style to it going on. Like, it's good. And the characters all have, like, unlike Tell Your Tale long ago, the characters do feel a little bit more defined straight out the gates. Whereas, when you go back to the very first episode of Tell Your Tale, the characters were less than defined, really.
But also, they had a movie beforehand, so you can understand.
You're thinking of the wrong series.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, am I saying Tell Your Tale when I mean say, I am. I'm an idiot, sorry. No. I'm thinking of Generation 1, 1990s.
Oh, just
My Little Ponytails. I'm thinking My Little Ponytails.
Okay. The My Little Ponytails. Yeah, they're basically all Valley girls for some reason.
Yeah,
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
no.
one is
They're
only
kids in the 90s.
Valley girls.
But the only vocabulary
Please.
the one has really is surf's up.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they all just had constant quips. So, yeah, it is funny that we have, instead of a smoothie stand, we have a coffee stand. A coffee bar stand.
Yes. Which is more my vibe anyways. But yeah, it does feel...
I've had people say it reminds them more of G3 than Milo Ponytails.
There we go. I could see that, yeah.
I can kind of see that.
Stylized.
It feels like a little bit stylized G3, but I also really feel like the story and the concepts were more like Tales. Just, you know...
It's a mix of the two.
Well, I mean, just like things that are in the here and now. I mean, you got the selfie sticks, you got the macarons, you got the coffee stand. I mean, let's face it, these are really predominantly the stuff that we kind of have here in the here and now.
In a way, it's kind of like... In a way, it's kind of got a little bit of, like, some flavor of what feels like My Little Ponytails mixed with Tell Your Tale, mixed with G3. It kind of feels like a mix of all three, in a way.
Which is not a bad thing.
I didn't get the feel of G3, but that's mainly because I never tuned into G3, aside from the odd riff.
I would honestly...
I
I recommend G3 should be checked out at least once, even without the odd riff, just to say you did. But that's aside.
I do think that the series...
else is really impressive? The fact that they are able to balance stuff on their nose, head, and whatnot.
I will give them a little credit that they got the hair holding. Sorry, please call it this.
Cool.
I do say that I think that, like, we should see where this series goes and if it does a lot to differentiate itself from rivaling pony shows. But I'm liking it so far. The characters seem fun, and the general vibe of it seems fun. Stylistically, it's something I can definitely get into. But also, I want to bring up the toys, because if you compare the toys for this series to the toys of the current generation, honestly, even the past generations of My Little Pony, there is a striking difference in quality, and a positive difference. Like, this series has got some really cool toys to it. Like, they actually seem like pretty high quality. If you compare them to what is currently being made for Generation 5 of My Little Pony, I feel like Hasbro needs to pick up the slack because they are being outdone.
Oh yeah, that one looks pretty damn gorgeous. Wow.
Yeah, they definitely are swinging a lot harder than you would imagine for this. So
Yeah,
So-
Hasbro has gotten a little
Okay,
bit
they
not
they got
lazy, but competent, complacent. I mean, yeah, complacent. That's the word I was looking for.
I would say complacent, yeah. So yeah, I mean, there is a possibility that they may actually do some interesting things with this. So I am of the same mind of Cold Dust. I want to see where it goes with this. I am going to keep checking it out for now. I'm just I gotta admit this whole thing felt standard as a story beat, but at the same time, it does look like there is some work behind the animation, the artistry, the creation. It's not completely free of. I don't say it's completely free of corporate meddling, but it does look like they actually put some effort behind it. So I'll give them points on that.
Yeah,
I mean-
also,
Granted,
Also-
I'm also kind of hoping on this pony because it would be nice to have another spirit animal that loves coffee.
Yeah,
Yes.
this pony,
Especially since she also looks like.
aesthetically, I love.
Plus, she has like the chocolate mint thing going on, and I just I love chocolate mint.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
But-
the designs of these ponies look great. I'm gonna be real.
and looking at the toys, the only real thing that I would say would have been better is if they had more moving joints on it. But I understand it's not articulation.
But
Anyway,
here's the thing: there are
Yeah.
more moving joints on these ponies if you compare them to the moving joint or the ponies that are currently being made for G5, quality wise.
You're not wrong.
So like, I do feel like they're definitely trying to, like, they're kind of trying to outdo Hasbro a little bit. And as far as a cartoon horse enjoyer goes, I say good for them because like this just means there's more horse. Give me more pony show. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
more competition only means good things. That we get better products
Mhm.
and better shows.
Also, I have to say this: $10 for just a standard horse, nothing fancy on it. That's actually good and cheap.
actually, $35 for something like this isn't too bad either. I mean, look at that.
I mean, I've got to be honest. I've compared the prices between the two, and honestly, price-wise, between the two, like these are perfectly on par with the pricing range of the current generation My Little Pony toys, if not better price. And you get more for your money because, like, if you look at all the accessories and stuff that you get, they like. I'm gonna be real. When it comes to the little accessories and stuff for Generation 5 of My Little Pony, I'm a little bit disappointed. I am one who loves the cute accessories and stuff. Like, going back to G4, I absolutely adored the thing they were doing with the blind bag figure scale in the...
And the
in the play sets all had these cute little bits and bobs that were all pretty well decorated and stuff. And going into Generation 5, we're not really seeing anything on that same par.
No, we're not.
I will say that when you go back to the very beginning, the brushable figures and stuff that they were producing kind of had the same-ish vibe, sort of accessories that we're seeing in early G5. So who knows, maybe further down the line we might see more, or maybe we won't, because it hasn't seen the same level of grab as Generation 4 has had. It's hard to say, but now there's this other pony show on the scene that is, all in all, showing them up in the toy department.
Yeah,
Who's to say?
you know
Maybe
what?
Hasbro will step up their game.
Before
Okay.
I forget, we
Mhm.
saw ponies from AliExpress that looked better than current Hasbro ponies.
No, those are still Hasbro technically, but we'll leave that
Oh,
one
really?
alone.
Okay.
Technically, they may have just gotten the mold and made their own, but we're gonna leave that alone. What I can't I have to point this out before we move on because this is also making me want ice cream and I hate that. So here's a pony called Sunday. The hair obviously looks very Neapolitan, and I mean that's literally the thing. It's their color streak. They're literally an ice cream shop pony with Neapolitan hair. I mean the pun writes itself. Now here's the thing that my old ass millennial brain is having a hard time wrapping the head around that this works for the younger generation now still somehow. So of course let's see where was it? Let's see.
I'll help look.
Oh no, it was actually here. So yeah, they're talking about the Sunday's Ice Cream Social, which is the toy here. They're talking about like you got everything for a social, including ice cream scooper, freezer pops, and record player. And my brain immediately goes like, this is something that you would hear about in maybe the 80s or 90s. I'm sure Suki would have probably heard about something like this with the ponies with the toys with a record player. And
I mean,
and now we got like new kids toys that also have a record player. It's like history is literally repeating itself from three decades ago. My brain, it hurts my brain.
Records have never really gone out of style, I would argue. They became very niche, but like everybody loves records. Records are one of those things where it's like, unlike a dial tone or unlike a rotary dial telephone or a cassette, like they've always been kind of prominently on the scene. Like even when I was a kid and records hadn't been a thing in like eons, like I knew what a record was, I knew what a record player was, and I kind of knew how they worked. Like, you know, it's a very heart on the sleeve sort of mechanism. You can see exactly what it does. Whereas, like, you know, cassettes, I can't, like, that's something that's very hidden away. And even so, it's like, it's not something that's, like, quite as physical as, like...
a record, yeah.
Also, I mean, hell, even in its heyday, none of us knew how to work a VCR.
No, I did.
You smack the VCR.
I did, but we're gonna leave that one alone. There's a lot of trauma behind that. Anyway, so I just found that funny. Just the record, we got the record player randomly for a 3-year-old toy, and it fits. 30 years later, and it fits, and it hurts my brain a little bit because I mean, we had boom boxes, we had the cassette players, and we had the MP3 players, and suddenly we're right back to record players. Like, oh my god. Well, I don't know what happened, but I find it hilarious and painful.
Nostalgia for you.
Moving on. Anyway, we're gonna give it about maybe 5 or 6 more episodes before we revisit that series and actually give it a full-on critique. Though I'm amazed how much we already critiqued it just in that alone. But let's go ahead and critique something else with the.
What can I say? I really like to talk about toys and franchises. I don't know why I'm like this.
You know what else I think you like to talk about?
What's that?
Art.
I do.
And we do also have a challenge of the week where we challenge people out there to go and express their artistic side however they can, whether drawing, writing, painting, music, interpretive dance, or melting ice cream buckets in certain ways to actually form figures. However you decide to express yourself in an artistic way, we ask for it. And we want to show it off when you do. And with that, our challenge of the week for this week was, of course, Combine Harvester, which I thank all of you in the random wheel of insanity. But we also had a very interesting Process Initiative challenge.
That's right. I'm away from my computer and I can't see what it is.
No, it's okay.
He had a carrot.
Yes, I believe you were distracted because you were eating carrots.
That's right, it was. Was it a carrot?
You said it was a carrot.
It is a carrot, yes.
So I took all of that to heart, and then I actually thought about the drawing yesterday. And this is what I came up with.
I love it. I love it. 10 out of 10. Who is that being chased?
Who knows? That is literally the joke. This is a nondescript random pony.
Who knows? Who cares? They're not going to be relevant soon.
If it was 2 of them, it could have been the Flim Flam brothers.
It could have been. That would have been hilarious. But I just decided to have just a random pony running for their lives from an out of control combine harvester because Applejack let go of the controls for a lunch break. The one thing that's driving me the most maddening is Applejack's face feels off to me. I mean, even worse off than my normal arting. I don't know how to express it. It's like, it feels more square and masculine than it should be. It feels like I tried to merge it with Handsome Squidward somehow. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did wrong, and it's driving me bonkers. Because it doesn't feel right.
I think it's because of the cheeks that you got.
No, I don't think it's the cheeks. I think I should have just wiped. I should have just squeezed out, slimmed up the nose and just gotten rid of the bottom chin there. Just made it more part of the face and just have the mouth thing. Maybe I don't know. Also, I think the head compared to the body is also weirdly out of whack.
Circuit, you had your head full of Richard Nixon.
I am not a farmer. I don't know. I was trying. I think I at least got the arms a little bit better. The legs. You know what? I'm just gonna start randomly. I'm just gonna do endless sketches of the arms, legs, and body until I feel like I got that right, because that's really where I feel like I got just the biggest hurdles right now. Actually, yeah, I'm feeling more and more like the arms and legs are really what's killing me here too. So
What probably could have helped is if the body was bigger.
I think the head was way too big and just a little too squarey for what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Which, again, the fact that I'm able to identify that there's something wrong is a good sign, because it means I'm aware and I'm learning. The only problem is I hate that I can't figure out how to fix it. But oh, I forgot the cutie mark too. But we're gonna leave that.
Oh, who cares about butt marks?
Yeah, we'll call it Hasbro's disease. Anyway,
it's on the other side. It's fine.
Yeah, I like the concept alone is hilarious though. I did like the concept Applejack just enjoying a carrot while a combine harvester goes rampant on the background, and the fact that I made the pony actually look pretty legitimate for a shadow figure, which I'm actually really happy about. That one I was worried the most that it wouldn't look like it's actually running, and it actually looks like it is. Anyway, we also have
I think you did a good job, Circuit.
we also have this lovely fellow who I think is levitating ball pit balls and eating a carrot.
Yes, I got a brand new
What's
car
up,
in my
Doc?
house, and I'll give you a key.
What?
It's a link card joke. You wouldn't understand it if you haven't watched him.
I watched him, but then again, I watched him about the same time I used to watch the Spoony ones, so fair enough, I suppose.
I have a link to the whole thing. The balls came in later, but you know. Oh.
You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. It is definitely a weird work of. So it was balls, though. It was actually balls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Because whenever he's having a mental breakdown, one of the things he did, those bag full of plastic balls,
Yeah.
dumped it on his head. Just be like, ugh. Just random stuff.
What's up, bot? Oh, that's funny. I like that. All right,
At the very least, I made sure to have the magic be there.
Unfortunately, we didn't get any other entries. It looks like a lot of people are suffering from the heat, plus a few movements going on. Some people don't even have access to the materials anymore for the time. So, with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and do our next wheel for our next challenge of the week. Once again, we encourage everybody to give us one entry for the wheel. We also encourage everybody to enter if they can. You don't have to be a savant. You don't have to be an amazing artist. I mean, look at my crap. Oh, wild main style. You're trying to kill us. We only have one episode to go off of. CMC, I do that every day of my life. I don't. Okay.
Exactly.
We're all swingers, baby. Yeah.
Well, it could also be swing like just like a tire swing.
It's how you interpret it, baby.
Yeah, it's how you decide to do the swing, baby. Yeah. All right. Remember, everybody gets an entry. We get them all in, and I'll give a nice little randomize and a spin. I would like a Korean barbecue if it wasn't so hot.
Let me see. I'm trying to think if I make this into, if I possibly run the risk of us doing some really stupid some really weird things.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Also, I don't know. I guess because of things I've watched today, I'm just in a mindset.
Be in a mindset.
No, it's
Right.
okay.
Randomness
It's okay. It could be Noko Noko Noko. No, no. Oh my God, no.
Oh, dumped us with a good time. Second.
Do it. Do it, you coward.
Suki.
Do it,
No.
you coward.
All right. Please to note, while this is being entered, the Brony Show is a PG-13 podcast.
Hey,
Not anymore.
remember, there's plenty of clean artwork.
I don't doubt that. I do not doubt that. So I'm just reminding people.
I never said I was in a mindset of a specific way.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong. Anybody else have any other entries before I go ahead and do the spin? Because I forgot to ask before I randomized everything, so I'll make sure I ask real fast.
Since you put it out there and you had it as an earworm.
Oh, he's saying put the deer song.
I want to see him. I want to see him say it. I'm not assuming.
Song.
Okay.
Ow.
Do it, you coward.
Deer song?
Oh, CMC doesn't know.
I'm so confused. I have no clue either.
You know what?
No.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised we don't have a video in the video section yet.
I'm as surprised as
putting it down there.
I'm as surprised as you are, but apparently searching the deer song isn't the way to go on that either. So anyway, let's find out if we actually need to get a reference video or not.
It's going to be funny if it does. Ah!
We almost had deer song.
We almost had deer song. And we also got close to fanboys, but nope. Circuit Main apparently wins, and the fatality is involved, which, again, your interpretation of that. So please don't have me bathing in the blood of my enemies. Or if you do, make it tasteful. If you do, make it tasteful. Make me look like one of the ninjas. Like early Mortal Kombat ninjas, you know, where you got 4 or 5 of them that look exactly the same. Because that'd be kind of awesome. But of course, if you don't want to do any of that, we do have the Protest Initiative Challenge.
I apologize. I was chopping potatoes. Bookshelf.
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 You need to make sure to have that
Fatality through
very
bookshelf.
strong book.
Ooh.
The
The
Protest
Looney Tunes
Initiative
stuff
Challenge
that could happen.
is going to be Bookshelf. So we
Circuit
have-
Main with the Death Note.
Or I just slam a bookshelf down on him. So close to seeing light being drawn next week. You were close. Maybe you could do it next week.
I'm sorry. It's like, have you seen some, like half the art I have of him? Is him just being a straight up fanboy. It's great.
There's so many questions.
Hey, that's how people want the OCs to be. Let them.
All right, well, let's go ahead and move on to the next little segment of the show, which, of course, we're going to go to a familiar location to build a familiar island.
I assume safe server.
Yeah, we're going to onto safe server.
I'm actually gonna let you guys build for once. That's also because I want to see if I can actually hit rank 100 before the reset this week.
Fair enough. So, if you are in Ponytown, this is your opportunity to get in. Of course, if you don't have Ponytown and you want to join in, we are more than welcome to try to bring you on and make you part of this. So, oh, looks like I actually saved on the private island here, so made things a little easier, but I gotta go back now. If I can figure out how to get back. Holy crap! Alright, so really quickly, Ponytown has expanded a lot since we've last been here. I am absolutely not kidding. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Let's see, I think there was a way to actually zoom out the map here. Oh.
It's in options.
There we go. Got it. But yeah, I mean, Ponytown itself has gotten quite large. However, this isn't the only largeness. Of course, you can see that we got the big old community garden here.
Okay, where the crap am I?
That is a good question.
Okay,
I'm on the island.
Are you already on the
Not
island?
on the island.
Oh, here we are.
So many players. Yeah, Sonic. When if I saw right when I was getting on, I think there was over 2,000 players on the G server and almost 2,000 on the R server. So there are, and that's just the US alone. There are a lot. So don't let anybody tell you that the pony community is dying. I mean, this is nuts.
Okay, I'm looking for you, Circuit.
I'm trying to see if I can find a nice open spot to make it easy. The thing is, I think there's actually 2 main hubs now.
I'm over by the boat dock.
Okay.
Oh, I think I saw you guys.
If you're already friends with me, I think you can already just go to the private island and you should be on the same one as the rest of us. I think.
It looked about the same. Hold on.
Holy crap.
Hold on. Invite to party.
Oh yeah.
Invite to party.
Yeah, I definitely want to invite the party here.
Also, how do I zoom out?
Go to options.
You go to options at the top right,
here.
and you have a zoom option that you can
Here
bring.
we are.
Okay, I did the party thing. Let me see if.
Oh hey, there's a tech right there.
Yep.
Well, probably go to my island since I did the thing.
Or you could give me the leader and not torture us like that.
All right. There we go.
There we go. Alright, so at the moment I found a sign that is, well, it's in a quiet area, but I don't think it's going to help too much. Let's see if we can get to the library. I think that might be our best bet here.
All right, up and away.
But we want to give everybody a chance to actually find us here. Okay, I think the library actually might be more north.
Okay, that is the apple place.
It's a pumpkin field. Alright, I think I actually need to zoom in here. It's really hard to see. Bakery, harbor, lake, forest, library to the right, okay? But yeah, the creativity is amazing. It's actually even more amazing because I have been watching some TikTokers doing things like this, and oh, it has gotten nuts. Alright, so we found the library. It's also packed. So that, I'm not sure how much that helps. Alright.
I think I'm a little bit too high up because I'm in the mountains.
You also might be in a different map entirely. I think there's 2 separate maps, both outside of the private one, which is wild. Okay. Okay, I think we found a small space that we can wait for people at the... If you go into the library and go to the right of the entrance, you should be able to find us. Luckily, I'm...
I sit in a chair.
Well, look at her nom 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 nom.
Well, yeah, you gotta consume literature.
Discord way. Well, someone's a Casanova without a flower in there.
All right.
now.
Hold on, let me sit in the chair.
It says library map, but I don't know where.
Hey, do you want to consume some literature?
Hey kid, I got Twain. You want Twain?
and if you want something darker, I got some Poe.
I already have some pole. Thank you.
Oh wait. No, I see you're into the hard stuff. Don't worry. I got your tickets right here. You think you're a pro? Oh, you think you're ready for Hemingway?
Oh no, you're looking for a big meal. Okay, well we got to check. Who was it? The Russian architect. We got a little bit of War and Peace right here, but you got to be ready because that's a big
You
meal.
want some Dean Koontz or some Stephen King?
Dude, we don't want
right
junk.
here.
We don't want to give him junk food.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh look, Tech, you got a book just for you. Oh, that's cool. You can
yeah,
actually
there's
set
a
it down.
fire.
You can actually set it down too. Look at that. That is awesome.
If you look at the thing, where does it say I'm at? Because I know you guys are in the library. Oh,
I mean, it says that you have no permission. I don't know where you're at.
Oh,
no, I mean in the actual friend group thing.
Oh, right. It says your main map, and you're online as well.
Okay.
Oh, look, we got Shadow Noir right there in CMC.
It was Tolstoy did War and Peace.
Tolstoy, yeah. We got some good old Tolstoy if you want a full meal.
Oh, I'm here on the library map then.
The problem is I don't have all.
We have Kieran ponies now.
Oh, you
yeah,
can
they
make
added a-
all sorts of ponies.
Oh, there you guys are.
All right. Do we know if we have anybody else joining in? Oh, Wemminghay. Oh, that is actually. You're right. It would be Wemminghay. Okay, I think I gotta fix my face here though.
I'm trying to remember the Shawshank one. Reference.
That did not help. Holy crap! There's a lot of expressions.
Express yourself.
Yeah, they've done a lot.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said they did a lot, but oh man, they've gone above and beyond the call of why can't I make my face normal? Oh, there we go. There's a reset button. Do we know if anybody's joining in on us immediately, or should we go ahead and retreat to the island?
Why, you fools?
Okay, I think it's just
Only one of us can fly, though.
I think it's just the three of us for the moment. I would.
Three amigos.
I honestly would recommend checking this place out. I think there's way too much I don't know about, or else I'd be happy to give a tour. But I'm literally the blind leading the blind. All right, we're gonna go ahead and head to the island. Chat, if anybody is joining us, let me know, and we can see about getting somebody out there to meet up with you. Otherwise, well, let's head to the private island.
You know, I love being a Pegasus just so I can do this.
Oh, there's an AJ.
There are a lot of ponies. Some are unmade.
This is just amazing to look at.
It is nice.
Shows that the community is still very active.
Ah, there we go.
Oh,
It's kind
yeah,
of
not
gives
this
me.
boat.
It's kind of gives me Hobo Hotel vibes in a way.
Kind of does, yeah. Do you have to pay for this? No, completely
This
free.
is free.
This is completely free.
As I said,
Welcome to the island. Alright.
I know this isn't the same island we had beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we lost it.
On the island, where nobody goes. Damn it! Why'd you make me think? Why did you somehow make me
By
think
blue
of
and
mud?
iron.
That's exactly that.
I have no idea.
Which I would appreciate being able to finish my own fucking sentences.
I have no idea, but I am more than happy
I was
to.
thinking the island of Misfit Toys, actually.
Oh, they got sparklers and whatnot.
Okay, let me see. Do we still have a load map here? You know, okay. Let's get
It would have been on your saves.
I'm working on it. Let me see.
There we go.
All right.
You only
Okay.
get-
Well, this is the only one I have loaded apparently. So, I think this is This is the old map that we had way back when.
Yep.
Now, do we want to start here or do we want to start fresh? I think we want to start fresh, really.
Yeah, because this is too nice.
I mean, it is nice. Yeah, it is very nice. Let's see. Let's see. Actually, let's go into manage maps here real fast. Holy crap! 2 years and 6 months apparently.
That does not surprise me.
Cannot load a house map on the wow. Okay. Oh no, that's an island. Okay. Okay, this is that one. How about this one?
Oh, this was another one.
Yeah, this is a nice little alteration. Okay.
What about map 3?
There's
the reading area.
This is technically the map 3. All right. Let's see here. Okay.
Well, I popped out of existence there for a moment. I think this is a good starting.
Well, it is this is literally the default. So, I guess we'll start here. Okay, so I don't know if you still have your emoticons at the bottom, but you want basically you want the hammer, the crowbar, magic wand, hand, shovel.
They have a separate thing with an actual hammer that you can just cycle on through.
Well, it's got all the tools, so yeah. Okay, so...
Well, it's the object, so...
Okay, let's see. Oh, hammer.
See, I thought there was a way to actually look at all of the items that you have available to you.
Yes.
Okay, what objects do I need besides the hammer and the crowbar?
Okay, second, on your screen right there.
Yeah, I'm listening.
See, click the chat area down, like click on it. The double chat, and then go down over to the hammer.
Oh, that hammer. Okay.
That hammer.
All right. Once you have the hammer icon, you should be able to select it, and that allow you to place objects or remove them. And then you can use the hammer icon on the bottom left to actually look at all the objects instead of having to scroll willy-nilly, which obviously is a lot easier because there's a lot of objects.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. So I'm gonna plop down a house to start.
Question.
What's up?
Unrelated entirely.
Yeah.
So if you have like Hamburg that you pulled down from the freezer earlier in the day, but it's not completely de-thawed, how bad would it be to try and cook it?
Not that bad.
How thawed is it?
Like it's not terribly squishy, but it's a little bit.
You should be fine. It is going to take a little bit longer to cook, so you may have to be a little on the patient side, but yeah, you can
definitely
cook
be careful if you're using a good bit of oil then, because that means there is going to be water content that will come out.
Yeah.
Also, second, you need to add permissions because I can't edit nothing.
My bad. Let's see.
I see. So will be water content. All right.
But you also, while doing that, will be steaming the meat as you go.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay. I did better than that. I just unlocked map editing options. So yeah, you can go nuts now.
Yay!
I'll make it work, hopefully, or not. We'll see.
All right. Let's see here. Well, first thing we're going to need to do is completely destroy everything. Let's see.
Oh, Toa built a whole plateau.
Well, I'm doing as I always do. I'm going to make big squares, and we can work on editing from there.
So okay.
Well, I'm going. Yeah, I want to wipe out the entire house and then start it from scratch here. Okay. All right. Okay. I figured something out. If you hold Shift down and then do a mouse scroll, you'll actually scroll through all the different tools, so that will make things a little bit easier.
No, I think it's removed object circuit.
Yeah. I'm trying to remove walls and objects. I'm literally clearing house.
I got the circuit.
All right. I guess
And while I'm on the outside, making it so that we don't have a easily visible ocean, so we can have fun with that.
Just cook it until the inside isn't pink anymore and you're good. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're grounding it, that's definitely the rule. But yeah, if you're not grounding it, well, I don't know what you're doing to start. But yeah.
I'm making shepherd's pie.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Ooh.
We'll see if it is. I could fail. There's every chance.
There is, but...
So it's a little bit frozy. I'm thinking just, like, putting it in the pan, turning up the heat slowly, letting it kind of,
Yeah, because I will say that too. Like whenever, like if it's still kind of frozen, you don't want to quick try and bring it up to temperature fast.
Yeah.
And also, because like anytime I have that, if it's ground meat, I mean, honestly, like maybe a little bit of time at a very low, like a low power setting in the microwave is not bad either.
That's a good idea, actually.
There we go.
Because I mean, your defrost setting in the microwave is literally basically like what 30% power off and on. Anyway,
is it?
It's basically the defrost cycle is basically just a lower power, and it alternates being on and off. Essentially, like it alternates actually doing the actually emitting microwaves or not. Essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all that is. So but yeah, like if I'm defrosting meat, let me see. I guess if I'm defrosting like an entire pound of meat, well, I guess it depends on like how frozen it is, and like I said, low power. Maybe try it for like a minute at a time, see how it feels. Because unfortunately, because if you do take it for too long, even at 30%, it's gonna start trying to cook it.
All right, now where to start? Well,
all right. I'm thinking first. Let's start with the kitchen. I'm thinking kind of just a nice little open concept kitchen. Let's see. Yep, a nice little wall dish rack right there. Oh, look at that. That is nice. Ooh, and a bread peel, yeah.
See if I can find some lights in the place.
And put a nice little spoon rack there. Yeah, we definitely need to get some lights in here.
An oven. Hey, why isn't it lit?
Because it's not a party, man.
Okay, and I think it's like a stone counter would be pretty awesome there. Actually, are you? Oh, that's a fireplace. Okay. Let's see. You know, maybe instead of let's try moving things instead. Yeah, that's good. Go ahead and do that there. All right, and there we go. Let's get peel over there. Some nice stuff. Okay.
See, how do we add a room?
Well, we make it ourselves. You literally just add the walls and make the room yourself. Let's see, and I think I want to do something for the floor here. Let's see, season change up. No, place object. No. Let's see, slit. No, I don't want to. I don't want to rotate. I don't want to Let's see. Place and remove. No, I don't want to remove wall. Actually, I'm not even looking. I'm looking at the floor. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Tiled wood? No. Let's see. The brick. Nah, brick doesn't sound. I think a dark tile would be good for a kitchen concept. Doesn't quite fit. Yeah, we'll let it extend out there a bit. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Come on, wall.
Okay.
I guess it's not gonna let me do that.
Are you having problems with the wall?
While they're being interior decorators, I'm shaping the map.
Oh, maybe I need to remove the wall.
Oh no, the walls have already been removed. We literally emptied out everything. You just have to go to the saw, you choose the wall that you want, and then build.
No, I'm trying to expand the size of the house.
Oh, you can't do that. We're limited.
If you're looking for big stuff, again,
Yeah, we can't.
outside,
Unfortunately, we can't expand the house. We're limited with what we can do inside the house, space wise.
Oh, that stinks, but it's understandable.
And they may have a Patreon option to have a bigger house, but for the free option, this is what we got. Which is still plenty. There's still quite a lot we could do with it. Okay, we want to get some food and storage in here. Because we want to... Oh, yes. A wall with herbs. Oh, I love that. Oh, that is fulfilling so many desires there. Let's put in a fruit bowl right there on the counter. That is not on the counter. That's okay. We can just move it. Okay. Apparently, can I not put that on a counter, maybe, or?
remember, it's a layer thing.
Well, I get it's a layer thing. It's just not layering it the way I'm expecting it to. Okay, no, come on. I just need... Oh, that's not good. Okay, back to crowbar.
Damn it, why is it not? No, you know what, Dan? It's the best I can do with that.
Okay, I might have to look into that. I don't... Let's see.
I just created a whole set of couches we can all sit on.
That's pretty good. Tell you what, I'll see if I can straighten them out a bit. Can you see what you could do about getting those fruit bowls on the counter?
Yeah, I forget how to pick up and on there. Oh, wait, hold on.
Crowbar.
Where'd the fruit bowl go?
It's right there still.
It puts it behind the counter circuit.
Exactly. I don't know why. I'm trying to get it to not do that.
Again, it's a layer thing we've dealt with before.
Yeah, but I don't remember how we dealt with it before.
Way to change the. Maybe we need to Edit object, maybe?
It could be.
No, I don't know. I mean, everything I have
Let
here.
me try getting a new pull in. See what that does with that. It's a kitchen sink circuit. We may not be able to. We may just have to get a. Oh. This counter. Are you kidding me? Piece of shit. You know what's bullshit? Layering. It's never consistent.
It never is. Let's see. Clone object, color objects, change season, rotate, remove walls. No, I don't want to toggle compact. I don't want to remove. I feel like I'm gonna need to look up a wiki how-to on this.
It's not so bad. Also, I just had a cat jump into, then past my face. He's being adorable, and I love him.
Somebody complained on the Ponytown unofficial subreddit. Oh, I'd like to Reddit, and somebody just said yes, as if there's no actual way to do it.
Nah, there's a way to do it. I'm sure. It's not intuitive, which is annoying. But I'm just
3 years ago, somebody said, "You aren't doing anything wrong. This game currently does not support object layers."
Well, that's 3 years ago, though. That could easily have been changed since then.
Added ability to layer and combine face markings. So what about objects? Okay, I'm looking at for one last year, and the short answer, that's possible, but it's more complicated than you think, which is why it hasn't been implemented.
It makes sense.
Well, I won't worry about it too much, then I guess. Let's just try to make what we can here. Alright, we'll go ahead and clean up our attempts at food here.
Now, of course, we'll need a table. For all of us to eat at. What are you thinking for the table?
Let's keep it near the kitchen counter area. Yeah, that looks good. Let's see.
Yeah, I will admit, this is a nice, relaxing pace.
Let's see. I think a nice little bookshelf right there will be good.
Oh, they have a stove with counters. A counters circuit.
They have a what?
They have a stove with counters built in.
Ah, cool.
Do you want to do one of those or nah?
Nah, I think we're good with the counters we got. Doesn't have to be. Let's see. Let's get a potted plant in here, though. That'll make it a little more homely. Let's see. I think we need a good old carpeted floor here. Random bed.
I'm trying to figure. Well, hey, if we need if we need a place to sleep, why not? Or do you think that would what the long couches for?
I think the
You
couch
know,
is
the long
all.
couches are good for that.
Yeah, the couch. We got. It's a huge couch. I think we're good, pretty good there.
Might look for a coffee table or something.
Okay, let's see. We'll put the living room in a dark wooded.
Too bad there's no television in there.
We are ponies after all. There you
This
go.
is not
So-
G5 yet.
We're gonna take over the village.
Do we want any coffee tables by the couch?
Oh, you could still use them for.
Yeah, let's put a coffee table
Uh,
for fun.
Yeah. Well, also to hold books.
Big plenty of them. Actually, you know what? That's
And a few random plushies. Put in a nice round rug there.
Well, you know what? I'll leave.
I was just about to put a rug there, Circuit.
Gotta move fast on that. But hey, at least we're thinking alike. Well, you seem to have a general idea of how to do this. I'm gonna quickly run outside and see what in the world Toa is doing for the sake of all sanity.
Hi-oh.
Why is the island square, Toa?
Well, I haven't fully done that. That would have been more detailed work, but beyond that, I just got to.
Why are we surrounded by a desert, Toa?
Could be how the island is. It's again still working on details.
Why are you trying to kill us for a summer getaway, Toa?
If I wanted to kill you, there would be no land here, and I would just be flying.
Why is a river running through it, Toa?
Well, I want to add something that's not just sand.
I'm going back in the house.
Well, you could also float down a lazy river.
I'm going back in the house.
Pray that he doesn't add alligators.
They were coming in next week.
I've walked back inside. Pray I don't walk outside again.
I have altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it. You will now wear this dress, and everyone will call you Lucy.
That wasn't part of the deal.
I have
Pray that I
altered.
don't alter it further.
This deal keeps getting worse and worse.
Also, you get to feed my pet guinea pig Chuckles for the next
You
week.
gotta wear these clown shoes.
Hong Kong.
Okay. For the time being, I was honestly hoping that we'd have a lot more people turn out, but you know, this has been kind of a cool little check back at this place. So yeah, considering we don't have a lot of time either, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up for now. I do recommend checking out Ponytown though. It's gotten a lot livelier, but it's still fun to just hang out and probably look at a wiki or two to figure out how to actually build your place and really make it shine. I could actually see my creative juices going nuts on this, but I just can't get a stupid bowl to be on top of the counter. Why? Plus the music is nice. It's nice and soothing.
Few things to the wall.
Yep. So we're going to go ahead and go on to our video segment here. Because we do got quite a bit of videos and even more added in. Because we can. So we'll go ahead and get into our video segment.
Considering I didn't have too much time on the outside.
No, we really didn't have much, and I was honestly hoping we have a bigger turnout of people to really go nuts with it in a short time. But yeah, sometimes things don't work as you plan, But it was still fun to take a look at and see that it's still alive and kicking, and even thriving in regards.
Well, I couldn't have told you that, given how many conventions this thing works with.
Still, it's amazing to see. A river flows through Chaosikai, just the river is flowing right through it. So, we're going to go ahead and go on to our video segment here. We're going to start off with Rainbow Alcoholic Dash by Get or Go Johnny. This, of course, is talking a little bit more about the concept of liquor and liquor accessories, which, considering we have a Rainbow Dash sitting there drinking a beer during this, is almost amazingly appropriate. So, let's go ahead and get started here.
Thought I'd let you know ahead of time. There's a running gag in the Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000 where Rainbow Dash tries and fails repeatedly to get her hands on a mug of the Apple family's famous cider on the first day of cider season. She eventually gets some after an entire episode of desperation and making an ass out of herself. It's moments like these that spawned a mountain of lighthearted jokes, memes, and competently researched game theory-style analysis videos about whether Rainbow Dash is secretly a functioning alcoholic. It's all in good fun.
She is not... I mean, it's the most irritating thing because I think it's just this drives me crazy. It doesn't feel like
she's not alcoholic, but she was desperate to get her buzz on.
No, it's not. It's not that either. I think it's a case of FOMO, where she keeps missing out because Pinkie Pie and everybody else is drinking the hell out of it, and she never gets an opportunity. How would you feel if you keep hearing about amazing soda of Mountain Dew, and everybody else keeps getting a drink? And you never do. Every time you had an opportunity, they run out right at the worst time.
You go to the store, you see someone walking away with a shelf of Baja, or walking away with a case of Baja Blast. You get to the shelf, and it's empty.
Yeah, you will
and
go...
it happens every time.
Yeah, you will go nuts with FOMO.
You go to the Taco Bell to get a Baja Blast, and they don't have any Baja syrup.
Oh yeah, the vanilla Coke thing.
I mean, if we saw Rainbow Dash waking up with mugs of cider around her bed, there's another case there. But this is a video supposed to be this quiet.
refer to non-alcoholic.
No,
fresh
I
pressed
apologize.
cider,
Thank you
while
for
fermented
letting me know
alcoholic
Ponyman
variety
64.
is sold here as hard cider.
Yeah,
this
is a
distinction
fairly
caused a lot of
quiet
headaches when it came to
video.
translating
I've
Friendship
got
is
it.
Magic for an international audience. The majority of
Yeah.
which use the word cider to refer almost exclusively to its alcoholic variety. The dialogue in cider-focused episodes had to be altered or downright censored in Latin America, the Middle East, Indonesia, Sweden, and
Oh, yeah,
Poland.
the cider
In Italy and
the cider
UK
problem.
didn't even get an import of the Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000 due to the international differences in the definition of the word cider. If you're curious, the native version of Friendship is Magic uses some form of the word cider 102 times, over half of them in the episode that inspired this video. Of these, 99 uses are of just the word cider. 2 of them mention apple cider specifically, and 1 is a single mention of mulled cider, which is just hot cider steeped in spices. But when it comes to the matter of whether the cider they drink in the show is alcoholic, I honestly don't really care. I usually accept Occam's razor when it comes to stand-ins for booze and kid shows because it's so easy to overstep bounds when it comes to children's media. During the marketing for the 2007 film Ratatouille, Disney wanted to promote the movie with a bottle of themed wine that you could only buy at Costco, but that project was abandoned after the California Wine Institute told them it was against regulations to put a cartoon character on your wine labels, lest they receive criticism that they could be promoting underage drinking. We can bring up talking points about the fact that the cider has a head and is therefore alcoholic, but this is also a show where magic is real and ponies hold mugs with their hooves, so I'm not super interested in the minute physics of brewing in a world that plays so light with its physics. This is more of a psychological issue. It just took me 3 minutes to get there. Even if we assume that the cider in the show isn't alcoholic, I want to go a step further and examine Dash's relationship with cider as the series continues. The Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000 opens on Rainbow Dash rushing Fluttershy out the door so they can be first in line for the start of cider season, and that gels with the saying that people who work in recovery sometimes throw around. A casual drinker knows when the liquor store closes. An alcoholic knows when it opens. But while it's possible this is a behavior for Dash, the phrasing of the first day of cider season makes it seem like this is a special event that happens once a year, or that the first cider of cider season is somehow of higher quality than regular cider. And her desperation seems to suggest that she was somehow too late to try day one cider the last several years and didn't want to miss out. And addiction isn't just a case of wanting something really bad, it's a psychological compulsion. I don't know what's in her heart, but it seems to me to be within the realm of casual drinking. This running joke continues throughout the episode, with Dash becoming more and more flustered by her inability to snag a mug, and it culminates with what I think is the shot that birthed the joke in the first place. If I saw a real person doing this, I would be concerned for their physical and mental well-being, and I can definitely see that the shot would be troubling if played straight. Personally, I classify this more as a gag joke than a character-driven one. Contrary to popular belief, alcoholics can take jokes at their own expense. When they don't take the stale format of "Hi, I'm X and I'm a Y," there's a lot of absurdity in addiction that can be mined for material, provided the show warrants it. Here's my favorite drinking joke from my second favorite horse show, BoJack Horseman.
Give me a bottle of something to help me forget my problems. Oh, maybe not that strong. What is this, breakfast? Yeah, that's about right.
Back in 2008, the Your Mother gang staged interventions for each other's bad habits, only to turn the banner on themselves after they began staging interventions for every little idiosyncrasy they found. There are accessible jokes like the one about Doc Brown getting plastered off one shot of whiskey in Back to the Future Part 3, and weirdly subversive ones like the banana from Aqua Teen Hunger Force trying to drink rum from the U-trap with surgically attached banana hands. Where was I? Even My Little Pony makes cracks like these, and they don't even involve Rainbow Dash.
Pinkie Pie is an out-of-control party animal. What? It's true! I do have a problem!
Dash's love for cider makes a return in bats, if only because the nuisance they're dealing with in that episode directly impacts the availability of one of her favorite things.
No cider? No cider? We need to round up these monsters and we need to do it now!
There is one semi-explicit line near the end that hints at the nature of her beverage of choice, but that may just be some subtle coding on the part of the writing team. Sometimes kid shows want to do a storyline that can't be done without a stand-in for some government-regulated substances, and to skirt the issue for censors, they'll replace it with a kid-friendly alternative. In fact, if you're currently under the legal US drinking age when this episode comes out, you were born after my favorite example of this trope. That 2003 episode of Codenamed Kids Next Door, where adults changed the legal drinking age of soda to 13, so Hoagie has to put aside his prohibition tactics and fight a giant mech piloted by Jeff Bennett doing an impression of Ricardo Montalban. Where was I? After that, I was gonna say, cider with Tank before hibernation throws a wrench into
that weird time where Cartoon Network just somehow got Ricardo Montalban to just play a dude that's just obsessed with controlling root beer.
Apparently, yes. Exactly that.
Also, on a personal message, if your nickname is Fish, it's not a good sign.
Anyway, if you want to check out the rest of Rainbow Alcoholic Dash, that's Gator Goat Johnny. I still stand by the fact that Rainbow Dash is suffering more from FOMO than alcoholism, but that's always been my argument, and I will take that to the grave. Let's go ahead and
I agree with you.
let's look at Irisya and the pilot episode of an interesting series that will hopefully continue on as well. This is also in French, so yeah, subtitles.
Damn, that's some Ori and the Blind Forest looking character.
Hey, Coldust, I think I figured out what Wild Main should look like.
Pilot.
Okay, you know what? I love the action, but this feels ultra edgy.
Nah, it just feels like action animation kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad.
No,
I don't want to. I don't want to say Sentai.
If you wanted edgy, you
Shonen.
give them
You
God.
think it's Shonen or Tokusatsu?
Incarné par 3 déesses.
But everything changed when the fire ponies attacked.
Oh, we have some Legend of Zelda stuff in here. Damn.
Mary instaura l'ordre, en façonnant la terre et les corps. Diem insuffla la grâce dans ce monde, lui donnant ainsi la vie.
And then they realized what they'd made.
Enfin, Chiomé inspira le
and they were
désir
like,
dans
"Dear
le vivant,
God."
afin de le pousser à avancer, évoluer et accomplir.
Unfortunately, the push for desire got a little
Les
strong.
déesses le partagèrent en trois.
Basically,
Mary
they
organisa une civilisation.
basically
What the hell is those helmets?
Those are a
Diem
choice.
créa une société équitable,
damn it, the
fondée
pony
sur
car code
l'épanouissement
has
et
shit.
l'échange. Chiomé forma un groupe d'individus libres d'agir comme bon leur semble.
The goddesses were known because of the giant hair.
Prospéra pendant un temps ce qui allait devenir.
Yeah, the goddesses made ponies and then left them alone to do their own thing because
Irisia.
God, they didn't want to deal with them anymore.
J'ai tellement hâte d'y être. Tu te rends compte, Ash? Le royaume originel au centre de tout.
The ponies could not make good enough shampoo for them. They had to move on.
L'éclat et surtout les spécialistes.
Oh damn!
Oui, Kalia, je suis au courant. Ça fait 5 fois que tu me le dis depuis qu'on est là. 6. J'ai compté aussi. Mais ça fait des années.
Seriously, this is actually quite amazing, and I am excited. I am incredibly intrigued.
Oh, it is very nice, and I like it.
Ça me
The
gêne toujours que
animation
tu m'aies offert
style.
un tel cadeau pour mon anniversaire. Mais
However, I
c'est
will
payé
say the
grâce à ma
mouths are
dernière
kind of
prime.
off-putting because
Détends-toi et
it's
profite.
just like,
Je sais.
you know, the older
J'ai vu ça pour te
animation
voir
style
sourire.
of space, and you just replace the
Avec ton
mouth.
nouveau look de riche femme d'affaires, classieuse et inaccessible.
Animation's hard. I'm giving
Je
him
t'ai
some
dit que
slack
j'avais
on this
client à
one. I
Essentiel.
couldn't do
Je dois
this if
faire
I
bonne
wanted.
impression si je les croise.
No, I
Je
understand
connais
that.
l'imposture,
So
madame.
far, the mouth is the only
D'ailleurs,
thing I'm
t'aurais
having
pu
issue
prendre
with,
des
but that's a
billets
style
première
thing,
classe.
not a production thing.
Faites attention à votre ton, Kalia.
Oh, I thought they were about to make out.
Pardonnez-moi.
Me too. I'm not gonna lie.
J'espère que je saurai répondre à
I
vos
mean,
standards à l'avenir.
You didn't tell me that isn't. The...
Votre
Oh, they are.
Oh, okay.
Nous approchons d'Essentia, notre lieu d'arrivée.
Wow. Okay.
Well then, okay. Yep. You know what? Good on you.
Enfin.
You actually did it. You actually did it. Animation.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
tease.
bravo.
They didn't tease the whole time.
Golf
They.
cart. Golf cart.
You know, I actually appreciate that logo. Very nice.
Man, everything about this is amazing.
Yeah, I know.
C'est fort votre truc là. Attends, elle est horrible. Excusez-moi, on pourrait la refaire s'il vous plaît?
Veuillez avancer, mademoiselle.
Oh, I see you brought your bitch with you.
Allez-y, elle mérite d'être faite.
Merci.
Oh no, people are rioting.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Essentia. La capitale d'Irisia est ravie de vous accueillir et de vous fournir dans le cadre de votre séjour une réserve personnelle d'éclat. Une fois autour de votre patte, elle vous permettra d'utiliser cette énergie, même si vous n'êtes pas irisien. N'oubliez pas votre formation d'une heure offerte à l'agence royale du centre-ville. Vous pourrez ensuite profiter au mieux de votre séjour et rester en sécurité. Peut-être êtes-vous déjà un futur spécialiste de renom? Non, c'était une blague.
Again.
All right, hold on. I
love
think
the
we
callbacks
went
to the
past.
fandom styles.
I think we went a little past the middle part, but I
No,
got.
we're
We're
still
about
good.
there.
I got. We're
yeah.
good pausing here, but I got caught off guard because apparently we did have somebody that actually did go to TrotCon, and didn't mention it.
Double R.
Double R Force actually went to TrotCon. He put a picture of his most, like 90% of his ill-begotten gains. There's one part he's waiting for it to be painted before it shows up. So, but yeah, it looks like a lot of really interesting and cool stuff. I asked him since he was over there. Yeah, I asked him how it was, see if he can give me an idea of. Oh, he had fun. Yeah. So he had fun. So it looks like it was a good time overall. So that's good. That's a good sign to hear. Absolutely happy to hear that.
Oh wow, those original posters.
Actually, you guys want to know a little secret I've been holding on for years?
How many extra do you have?
A lot. I have a thick pile of them that I've been storing in a box for the last decade after I took a bunch of them out from Walmart when I was working as a stalker.
My brother, I salute you.
You stalk your coworkers?
No, I stalked the shelves. The coworkers
That was a
stalked
joke.
me. No, the coworkers stalked me.
I need to actually
I've done
go
some
through my
other
various
things that I'm not
collections.
entirely proud of. But yeah, no, I have those posters. A lot of them. And I've been holding on to them for a very long time. Because I want to do something with them, but I don't know what the hell to do with them now. It's like a weird catch-22.
If you kept them for this long and you haven't done anything with them, chances are you probably won't do anything with them.
No, I still want to. I want to make it special, especially now that they're like a decade old. You can't find those anymore, at least not easily. Anyway, hey, question girls later years.
To eBay.
This is Penny Wrights,
Really?
who we actually haven't shown too much of, so it'll be nice to actually show her off
let's
now.
just say you don't want to buy a magical portal to the human world from Ponmu. At least I'm trying to find a way to fix
I
it
feel
all.
slightly called out.
2 likes are only good for so long. Well, I mostly was curious about a few things. We've seen the distant future with Princess Twilight and the main 6 we've spent 9 years with, but I didn't get a feel of a good sense of completion when it came to its spin-off Equestria Girls.
None of
We've
us
had the
did.
movies and some fun shorts, but then it kind of faded away. So since
Yeah,
I
we got
couldn't
no
get to the
Sunset
human world
Explosion
the way
adventure.
I planned, I guess I already do have some ideas on what might have happened to the Humane
What the
7 as well
fanfics
as
were
some other
for.
side characters.
Wow, that is a
Might as
weird
well
name to
until
call
someone can
them.
get
I
back
don't
to
mind
me
it
on how
though.
I can get my pony body
Humane
back.
7.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm part pony and all furry bait. Just great. The unicorn characters don't even have their horns. So let's get some of the easy ones out of the way with the Humane 7. Seeing as her pony counterpart was made ruler of Equestria, it only made sense that Sideswipe would have the same or similar job as Principal Celestia and Vice Principal Luna.
President.
The princess is obviously retired at the ripe old age of 50, and after Sideswipe went to college, she decided to run Canterlot High. Since she was so centered into the school during the friendship games, even did errands for Celestia like taking care of her plants, of course it
Retiring
would
at
make
50.
sense that Canterlot High would be her permanent home.
Try 65.
Minus the immortality, of course.
Oh!
Spike the dog. Wait a minute.
Oh!
I mean, she's not wrong.
We're moving on.
She's not wrong, but it's not one you want to bring up.
Next we have Rarity, who also followed closely to her counterpart and decided to run her own boutique. Now, I won't say she has multiple locations, but I want to think that she has an online store where people can purchase her work. Since she's already working for Miss Hemline in Display of Affection, she probably moved up to being a manager and even has her own designs being sold at that store as well. Rarity always had one of the more normal occupations along with Applejack, whose job stays within the family. The idea of Rarity traveling to different fashion capitals of the world during college seems fitting for her, and probably will still major in fashion, but also have a minor degree in business to know how to market her work. Very well balanced life, I believe. Let's get to another easy one with... I think I love the ending for Applejack the most with The Last Problem. Of course, she was always going to be with her family in the end and continue to run the farm once Granny passed away. I think it's no different for her with the apples here either. Since Granny Smith worked for the school, I think they also had business with them for produce. The Apple family is so vast with businesses everywhere, so it makes sense that they would have a food production company, similar to the alternative timeline with the cutie remark. But minus the war. And how much easier is it to help with the school's food when one of your good friends is the principal? Applejack also had her siblings who also still took care of the farm, but also had other things. But I'll get to them in a minute. And at least in their older age, she can also be there for a good friend like...
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna lose it with that after a while.
Does anybody even watch The Breakfast Club? Rude.
You keep playing the Breakfast Club song.
Already a speedster, so I have no doubt whatever she did getting older would involve speed. But we also have to remember that in the pony world, she was part of the Wonderbolts and retired to live with Applejack. Now, whether it's a Golden Girl style living or Korosami style, that's up to the fans to decide on. Human-wise, I think Rainbow Dash joined some form of military since the Wonderbolts were military-based. And maybe retired to being a teacher or a captain. Nobody tell Josh Scorcher or the other military bronies that I don't know anything about the military. I'd like to think Rainbow spent at least a little time in the military, but still kept in touch with everyone, and maybe works with Applejack on the farm in exchange for a home. If not actual military, she was a great athlete, so going into professional
or something
anything would be really up her alley. Not to mention possibly coming back to Canterlot High as a coach or a gym teacher. Now let's try a not-so-traditional path with...
And we take a drink!
Now I know Ponytown had her animal sanctuary, and it became her life's work. She worked for an animal shelter, but not even a veterinary office, and even while there was a vet in Ponyville, I guess Fluttershy was more of a freelance worker or maybe an independent clinic. It's why I think if she didn't go to college to be a licensed animal doctor, maybe she went the tree hugger route and traveled around helping different animals in need. And just because it's my own little headcanon, maybe she met a certain eccentric person who had a knack for, let's just say, experimentation on animals. And maybe this certain eccentric person bonded with Fluttershy for her kindness and understanding and love for all animals to the point of being less experimental.
Why am I getting horrible Shades of Grey vibes out of this?
And we get to the final one that might be my favorite theory.
That's just shipping.
So I can definitely say that
I
party
just realized
planning
at
is
some
a career.
point this is no
She's
longer
done
this is no longer
anniversaries,
fair use territory, right?
birth-anniversaries.
It's hard to say.
But
I mean, they keep repeating the same chord over and over and over. I think we lost.
Now this will also go into the cheese sandwich backstory,
but
we sadly didn't get a human version of him that we know.
That's the thing. It's like, is it just like does it have to be 25 seconds of uninterrupted, or just took 25 seconds total?
Maybe that's why she
Sounds
did it
good
that
to
way.
me.
I think it might be uninterrupted and probably more than just like the first few bars.
They talk.
Anyway, I think we'll pause it there. So apparently they may have gotten through the main 6, but this is halfway. They probably talk about a lot more about everybody else involved. So you want to see what their thoughts are and how everything happened with Equestria Girl, since we'll never get a real official answer. Well, there's your opportunity.
This is a possibility.
Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at, well, really quick before we wrap up for the evening, because we got a quick 30-second one here, and I might as well, it's a fun one. G5 battle, Square Enix title.
Nice.
Man, man, Circuit, it runs at the same frame rate as the actual game.
It actually does, and that's what drives me the most bonkers. But
also, I have to say, good use of both Kingdom Hearts and the Final Fantasy remake.
I got so many mixed feelings about that, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Anyway, we're gonna stop it off there because we are at closeout time. By the way, looks like Double R Forest really did have a good time at the convention. It was a little informative, though. Explains a lot, which is kind of also a shame. Apparently, the hotel that was attached to convention center went out of business.
That sucks.
It does, but it might answer a few odd questions that I had kind of going into the back of my head. But I'm going to leave that one alone for now. That's for the convention theories to decide. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it all up for the evening, and that means a good old shout out from everyone involved that's still alive. Let's start off with normally the person we don't get a shout out from because they're usually gone if they're still available. Coal Dust.
I'm in my kitchen.
Do you have a shout out for us?
Shouts out to Shepherd's Pie, which hopefully will turn out okay. Hopefully. I will say, the Hamburg, all that end, all set. Now I'm just making mashed potatoes. Because the one burner that I had the boiling water on for the potatoes, it takes the longest to get to that boiling point. So, yeah.
Well,
Shouts out to the people who made Wild Mains. Seems like you're doing great so far. Hope the rest of the series goes well. Shouts out to all the amazing artists out there who continue to make awesome pony art. I love y'all. Y'all are great.
Well, I hope for the best for your potatoes, man.
I hope so too.
Alright, let's go ahead and move on to Crazy Capitan.
Fires, explosions, fossil, Velcro, jerky, all year round. I don't know, I'm tired. Something's happening Wednesday. We'll figure out what that is later.
Alright, DM21.
Have a great week, stay healthy, and get some ice cream.
Alright, Tokoi.
Yeah, thank y'all for sticking around and for watching us. Hopefully we don't get copyright strikes. We apologize, Creature, for all the Breakfast Club.
Alright, Textalion.
You made me want ice cream, DM.
And Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Shut up and shoot,
Alright, with that, Alright, with that, I want to remind everybody to be sure to check out Wednesday for Winchester and his Wednesday crew doing Winchester and Wednesday shenanigans, which is always a good and fun time. Also, be sure to tune in an hour early for the pre-show with Cold Dust and crew doing pre-show shenanigans, which is a great time indeed. And also, if you're catching us live, we have the Coffee House After Party, which is on our Vaughn stream only. Only live, only on Vaughn. You can only catch it live. It's not recorded because it is just a fun full fest with a lot of stuff that we don't want recorded. But along with that, usually we have Circuit's Gaming Room on Sunday. I can't promise that this week, so keep an eye on the Discord. If I'm able to do it, I will announce it. If I am not, well, you also have other options because it looks like Rain is actually looking into doing more streams, especially on Sunday. So we may have more gaming streams going on Sunday. Along with that, we have random streams that go on all the time. And those are announced on the Discord. So keep an eye on the Discord. That's the best way to get those announcements, when, if, and how they get accomplished. Now let's go ahead.
Follow us on Twitch if you want to see, because we're streaming to that.
Especially the Twitch. With that, let's get a quick shout out here. A quick shout out to Crazy Mac Capitan for keeping an eye on the chat. Then Collector Conquest, Cool Dude, Fantastic Fred, Relays of Sonic 421, Tuckman, Textilion the Second, Bigly Creepy, and yay, Archivers. I couldn't pause that for a second there. But anyway, quick shout out to everybody. Quick shout out to our archive watchers on YouTube and on Twitch. Shout out to our live stream watchers on YouTube and Twitch. A shout out to our archive watchers that are watching us on anything else that I get the episodes uploaded to. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, your attention, your love of the show. Thank you so much for the comments. I've been seeing a lot of comments. I've been seeing a lot of reaction to our comments. It's actually been great. I've been loving the feedback that we've been getting. I love that people are enjoying our show, enjoying our shenanigans, enjoying, that we're bringing this stuff out there. It really does mean a lot to me, and it does show that, there's people out there that still love our crap even after all this time. And with that, speaking of which, let's go ahead and get our competitive spirit on with BGM Pony Degeneracy. BGM Pony Degeneracy doing Competitive Spirit X featuring Davis. And I hope you all have a good night.
Go for the gold, any less is a shame. Show 'em you're bold, gotta make your name. You know you got what it takes to hold on to first place. One thing on your mind, and that's to win this race. Clock is ticking down, race is getting ready. Can't worry now, gotta keep it calm and steady. Show the rookies what makes you a pro, and get ready, cause it's happening. 3, 2, 1, go. Victory's the ultimate goal.
Suddenly, I'm feeling very competitive. Alright, we're gonna switch it off into high gear for the pre-show, for the after party. Wow, we went so high gear, we went back in time before we got back forward. We'll see you in the after party here in just a moment.